Welcome back to another one of my videos. This video is about the perfect prayer. The first step to a perfect prayer is recognition. It is a recognition of Krishna or God's supremeness or oneness with you. So, to start off this prayer that I'm going to write for you, to start, I like to start with, "Oh, my sweet Lord Krishna." And this is a recognition of the fact that Krishna is my Lord that is within me. And the next thing that I would state is I offer this prayer to you with love and devotion. This is to make sure that this prayer is perfect and that the prayer is offered to Krishna first so that my intentions are purified and that my desires for this prayer are also purified. Recognition is also a way to put more intention into it, because if I'm thinking of Krishna or God, it makes me think of love and devotion or love to Krishna. And whenever I think of Krishna, I think, oh, I love Krishna so much. That's my first thought. The next step to a perfect prayer is unification. It is the recognition or the unification of the self with God. And all you have to write or state is, I am united in oneness with Krishna. And you can replace Krishna's name with God if that's what you prefer, but either way, it's still talking about God, so there's really no point. And as well, you can state something else with unification, but this is just an example prayer. The next step in the perfect prayer is realization. And with realization, this is the cool part. This is when we ask for something or pray for something to happen. And whenever you do these prayers, you need to make sure it's not something you want and that it's not something you exactly desire. Because then you have attachments to it, and that just it just does not help with it doesn't help Krishna make your prayer come true, because if you're attached to one idea of that truth, then you can't switch off from that idea of that truth because you're so attached to that one idea of truth. And so the next thing I'm going to write is, I pray that I am completely freed from all false desires and purified and purified within my soul. The next step to a perfect prayer is thanksgiving. It is when we offer thanks and say, I respect you, Krishna, so I'm offering this prayer to you with love and devotion. And that is what the start of the prayer is. I offer this prayer to you with love and devotion. That's a form of thanksgiving, but I'm going to add another part to it, as I would like this to be a perfect prayer for you and me. So, Thanksgiving. I thank you, Krishna. I thank you, Krishna, for providing me with exactly what I have asked for providing me with exactly what I have asked for. And this also is assuming or taking on the state of being or the truth that you are completely freed from all false desires and purified within your soul. And we take this on and assume it so that it is the truth. The next step in a perfect prayer is release/surrender. And this is when we state, I surrender all resistance to these truths now. Or you can even say, I release all resistance to these truths now. Just like it's the same thing, pretty much. But we're going to write for this one, I surrender and release all resistance to this prayer now. And for the last step of a perfect prayer, it is to chant. It is to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And with that, I like to write at the end of these prayers, Hare Krishna, or just something along those lines, like, I love you, God, or thank you so much, God. Hare Krishna, oh, you're so amazing. Just like something sweet, something that's really heartfelt to you and meaningful, because the more intention and more love you put into these prayers, the more you're going to get out of it, honestly. And to end off this video on a great note, let's say this prayer together. Just repeat after me. Oh, my sweet Lord Krishna, I offer this prayer to you with love and devotion. I am united in oneness with Krishna. I pray that I am completely freed from all false desires and purified within my soul. I thank you, Krishna, for providing me with exactly what I have asked for. I surrender and release all resistance to this prayer now. Hare Krishna. And to end it off, please feel free to chant with me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much for watching, and Hare Krishna. I pray that you all find the understanding of prayer that you needed from this video. And if you're interested in a free session with me in Krishna Conscious Coaching, feel free to reach out to me. And let's have a connection call. Let's talk. Let's chat. I'd love to. Hare Krishna and goodbye.